Hey, can I get you some water?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You sure? Because it looks like you can use a little bit more than water. You mind if I take a seat? Seems like you need to get something off your chest.
I mean, you're already sitting, so feel free to join. But, maybe you can help me sort this out. Because I don't mean to wear my emotions, but I really can't help but notice how unfair life is every time I pull my phone out. I mean, I work and I grind and I put in the time trying to reach my destiny, no doubt. But yet I feel stuck like flat tires in mud. Everybody else is on the fast route. I feel like my life is a broken record, on repeat, pause and stop, and rarely do I get a chance to ever play. And if you gave me a dime for every time I had to rewind, I'd be a rich man till my last days.
You mentioned your life is like a broken record. Well, I have something to tell you, because you seem to focus a lot on that tune. Did you know that the main reason that a broken record skips is because there's dust stuck in its grooves? See, when I mention the dust, pay attention, you must see that the soil is what I'm landing on. Quite literally, because even physically, a building can never be stronger than the foundation that it's standing on. You have aspirations, and they're yours for the taking. I just don't want them to take you apart. Remember what I spoke, sow for yourselves righteousness, and break up the fallow ground in your heart.
Are you calling my heart hard? My heart is what makes me work so hard. That's having faith, last time I checked. So my heart is not to blame. It even says in James that faith without works is dead. Am I not working towards my purpose? Am I not working to build God's kingdom? Am I not working to bring life to the dead?
Have you forgotten my role? Or do you just not know that I'm the life giver, the one on the throne? Have you ever worked on a home from the bottom alone? Let me teach you a little lesson from the cornerstone. See, when you see a big mansion that's built on bad land, it's condemned from its roots to its seams. The problem with the people in there is they mistake aesthetic for health. What looks good isn't always what it seems. See, your faith could lead you to works, but where do your works derive? Your inside, so it seems. If the soil isn't good, then nothing can grow. If it's bad, how can you sow or reap? See, the heart of the matter is a matter of the heart, because from it flows everything. And it just so happens to be deceitful above all else. So beloved, don't be deceived. See, you can have everything and fill up every wing of that mansion, store it up till it peaks. But what good is a home filled with stuff, but it implodes if it was built on a foundation that leaks? See, your hunger is driving you, but your thirst is depriving you. You can't live by bread alone, you need to drink. Because if your base isn't secure by living water, it'll surely be taken over by the water that's flooding from the sea.
In your words, I will trust. After all, I'm nothing but dust. Yet, you're the one who breathed life into me. The thing about the dark is, you can't tell up and down, apart from each other. I can't see. So the good news is, I came a long way. But the bad news is, I wonder if I went the wrong way. I'm on this hamster wheel like a soldier running drills, and I got sergeants who won't let me hop off of this thing. Like the expectation of others, man, it's leaving me smothered. And I can't stop wanting to people please. Not to mention the bills, the temptation and thrills. These burdens are pushing me 6 feet deep. If you say to build up your kingdom, I need to build up my heart. Then with all of this, how can I be at ease?
Well, I have a question for you. A sincere answer will do. Don't you remember who created where you're standing? Who created the earth's foundations? Who separated the nights from the days? And who holds the depths of the seas in his hands? See, what you speak of as pain, I see as process. Every flower grows through the dirt. That's how I planned it. So when life gets dark and dirty, you might feel buried, but what you really are is planted. And the weight from that squeeze is the safest place you can be, because you're still under me and I'm sovereign. Sometimes on this journey in life, I'll allow you to hit rock bottom to build a foundation that's rock solid. And I love you enough that even when it gets tough, I'll always be there to hold your hand. But listen to this and rehearse it. You can't skip the process for the purpose, when the purpose is the process. It's a part of the plan. You have to come to a conclusion, because really the truth is, you'll either feel pain staying the same, or you'll feel pain trying to change. Which one is worth it to you? This is the part of your life where you'll truly face the ultimate test. Because this journey isn't overnight, and it isn't about social likes. This is about spiritual life and death. And such heavy words come with the heavier meaning. Because the heavier your calling, the heavier your press. But the weight of that calling is as heavy as a feather to your father. But if you don't get rooted in me now, later, you'll be crushed till there's nothing left. I can't stop you from building your home on sand and stones. They're always the easiest materials to pick. But when it's all said and done, after the storm and floods come, is that foundation what you're willing to bet?